I mean, if you were trying to, of all the players that could have been signed here, I mean, honestly, let's be real. Was there maybe like 5 players in the whole league? I mean, look, you can say a lot about Caitlin Clark's politics or whatever, but she's never blatantly come out and directly dogged out anybody on the right. You really would think the Indiana Fever would have tried to stay away from, and she was probably one of them. What's the other ones? Natasha Cloud, Dejanay Carrington. I would love to see a demographic on the politics and the fandom of the Indiana Fever and Iowa fans and all that.
Did you hear about the Indiana Fever drama? It's like a basketball soap opera. Brianna Turner just signed with the team and boom, she's already in hot water. You won't believe what happened next. Fans are losing their minds over Turner's old tweets about Caitlin Clark. They're calling for her to be cut before she even plays a game. Is this the craziest WNBA drama ever? Let's break it down and see if Turner can survive this social media storm. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. You know what's wild? Brianna Turner just joined the Fever, and boom, drama city. Let's talk about that tweet. Turner thought she was just joining a cool new team, but nope. She's walking into a storm, and it's all because of some old posts. Picture this. Turner's sitting there, probably scrolling through her phone, feeling good about her new gig with the Fever. Then suddenly her mentions start blowing up. Why? Because Fever fans are going full detective mode, digging up her old tweets like they're searching for buried treasure. And what they found, oh boy, it's not pretty. Turner threw some serious shade at Iowa's runner-up celebration. Now, in most places, that might not be a big deal, but in Indiana, where Caitlin Clark is basically basketball royalty, that's like insulting the queen in her own castle. You won't believe how fast this blew up. It's like the whole state of Indiana woke up and chose violence. Fans are all over social media, calling Turner out left and right. They're not just mad, they're furious. It's like Turner accidentally stepped on a hornet's nest, and now the entire hive is after her.
Brianna Turner from the Indiana Fever firing shots towards the fan base. I kid you not. Jay just signed this poison pill, signing by the Indiana Fever. And I was like, my goodness, what are we doing exactly? Now, I would think, look, I'm in Texas. The Indiana Fever, clearly, I'm sorry, I've actually had some people unsubscribe. Did you really think I wasn't going to say anything about this? I mean, there's no way. The Indiana Fever just signed, if you drew up a political activist and created one in a lab.
But here's the thing, Turner probably didn't even think twice about that tweet when she posted it. It was just another day, another comment. But now, it's like that tweet has a life of its own. It's got Fever fans questioning everything. They're wondering if Turner's the right fit for the team, if she'll mess up the team chemistry, if she even respects her new teammate. And speaking of teammates, imagine how awkward this must be for Caitlin Clark. She's the new star, the golden girl of Indiana basketball, and now she's got to share a locker room with someone who publicly mocked her team? That's some next level drama right there. But wait, it gets even crazier. Some fans are so mad, they're calling for Turner to be cut before she even steps on the court. Can you believe that? They'd rather lose a player than deal with this drama. It's like they're ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know what's really wild about all this? It's showing just how powerful social media can be in sports. One old tweet, and suddenly a player's whole career could be in jeopardy. It's like walking on eggshells, but the eggshells are landmines and they're all over Twitter.
I wasn't going to just let that go. I mean, I would be the biggest hypocrite ever if I did. Not a chance. So, everybody was worrying about her stance that she had taken against the fan base. I mean, literally come in, light it on fire, and burn the entire locker room down, and immediately raise the antennas of anybody in the fan base that's actually paying attention. It doesn't sound great. Is she actually going to keep her hands off of her off her phone, the Twitter feed? Are you going to keep your Twitter fingers to yourself? Are we in a situation now with the Indiana Fever? Does their front office understand exactly what their new fan base is? And by new fan base, I mean actual fans.
All right, folks, buckle up because this drama just took a wild turn. You know how we thought the Twitter storm was bad? Well, that was just the appetizer. The main course of chaos is being served up hot and fresh by the Indiana Fever fans. And let me tell you, it's spicier than a ghost pepper burrito. Imagine this. You just signed with your dream team, you're pumped to hit the court, and bam, overnight, you become public enemy #1. That's exactly what's happening to Brianna Turner right now. It's like she stepped into some bizarro world where the fans who should be cheering her are now grabbing their pitchforks. And get this, these fans aren't just grumbling on Twitter. Oh no, they're going full on revolt mode. We're talking emails, phone calls, probably carrier pigeons if they could find them. They want Turner gone before she even laces up her sneakers for the Fever. It's like a basketball version of Survivor, and the tribe has spoken. But wait, there's more. Some super angry fans are threatening to boycott games if Turner stays on the team. Can you believe that? They're willing to ditch their favorite team over some old tweets. Talk about dedication to the drama. The Fever's front office must be chugging Pepto-Bismol by the gallon right now. You know what's really wild about all this? It's showing just how much power fans think they have. They're acting like they're the GM, the coach, and the team owner all rolled into one. It's like they're playing NBA 2K in real life, trying to make roster moves from their couches. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, or should I say the superstar on the court. What does Caitlin Clark think about all this? Is she sitting at home, popcorn in hand, watching this drama unfold? Or is she worried about how this might affect team chemistry? I mean, imagine showing up for your first practice and half the fan base is already calling for your new teammate's head.
Not a day, really. We saw the Indiana Fever shooting out social media posts earlier like crazy. And people on their feed were literally like saying, look, this is enough, okay? Look, I think this team's going to be a lot better. I know Stephanie White's trying to build defense. I get it. Find it somewhere else. I'm just going to keep it real here. Find it somewhere else. Sorry, not sorry. We've seen what she has said about the fans. Something came across my Twitter earlier. I asked, is this one of her deleted posts? Officially. And yeah, I'm saying we because you got a 70% new fan base that is not like the previous WNBA fans. Sorry, not sorry. Keeping it real, whatever.
Talk about awkward. This whole situation is like a ticking time bomb for team unity. You've got fans divided, potential tension between players, and a front office caught in the middle. It's like trying to defuse a bomb while juggling flaming torches. One wrong move and boom. Yo, this Turner Clark drama is like a ticking time bomb for the Fever. The team's management is caught between a rock and a hard place. Imagine this. They could back Turner and risk losing their passionate fan base, or they could cut her loose and potentially mess up team chemistry. That's a lose-lose situation if I've ever seen one. You know what's crazier? This whole mess is happening right when they're trying to build around Caitlin Clark, their new superstar. Talk about bad timing. It's like the basketball gods are testing the Fever's resolve. Will they cave to the pressure from angry fans? Or will they stand their ground and hope this all blows over? One thing's for sure, Indiana basketball just got a whole lot spicier. This drama could make or break their entire season before it even starts. It's like we're watching a real-life sports movie unfold. Who needs Netflix when you've got the Fever bringing all this juicy drama?